Hey guys, how the hell are you? Happy New Release Friday. There's a wide array of new albums that are coming out today for you guys to check out. But first, we must talk about the best new album from last week, September 29th through October 5th. There was lots of new records that came out. Exhumed came out with a new record. Ghost, the kind of metallic synthwave band, Ghost, they came out with a new record. Paul Masvidal had a new solo record. Toxic Holocaust had a horrible new album. And there was a bunch of other stuff that came out for better or for worse last week. But we got to talk about the absolute best new album from last week. And that is, of course, Heart Like a Grave from Insomnium. Jesus Christ, what a great fucking album. We're talking about a band that's been kicking around since the late 90s, has been putting out albums since 2002. This is now their 8th record. They've never put out a bad album, in all honesty. I mean, every single record has really been just kind of stellar. They do this sort of melancholic, depressing kind of melodic death metal that is just really fucking solid every single time they put out a record. Better than really fucking solid. It's actually really, really great every single record. This new album, dare I say it, might be the best one that they've put out. It's utterly fantastic. Songs like Valediction, oh my god, what a great song to open up this record. It's super melodic. It's actually one of the faster songs on the record, which isn't to say that it's like blistering speed or anything, but this is a band that typically does much slower stuff. So this is probably one of the faster songs on the record. It's super heavy. It's got some great vocal interplay between two of the guitar players and the bassist who does all like the death growls. And that song also gives us a great intro to the band's new clean vocalist and guitarist, Jani Limitainen. Now, if that name sounds familiar, it very well should, because it was the last good thing that ever came out of Sonata Arctica. And I know that's a bold statement, and I stand by it. As soon as he left the band, that band went to shit. And he's been putting out records with a variety of different singers, there again for better or for worse, since his departure. But he is now a full-fledged member of Insomnium, and I think this is awesome. His voice is on full display in that first song. He's an incredible guitar player. He always has been. And I can't wait to see what more he brings to this table with this band. Everyone else is just kicking ass throughout this record. Bassist and lead vocalist Death Growler Nilo is really kind of coming into his own. I mean, he's always been kind of a good vocalist, gradually getting better and better and better until now he's got this like even more harsh yet forceful tone that's on full display on this record. The best way I can describe it is that it kind of sounds like if you were to take Devil Driver's Des Fafara and put him into a much more extreme fucking metal band. And it's totally shining in this setting. Guitar player Marcus, he also of Omnium Gatherum, is just a badass lead guitar player, and he's got such a great kind of singing tone to his leads, and that's still on full display even with Yanni still in the band. This whole record, like so many great songs on this record, and not just that first killer tune, but like pretty much every song on this record is absolutely fantastic. Pale Morning Star, The Offering, Mute Is My Sorrow. There's not really... Oh, that awesome title track, Jesus. There's not really a bad tune on this record. If you like your death metal more melodic, you don't mind if it slows down a little bit so long as it kind of creates a sort of vibe to it, then this is some just outstanding, incredible stuff that can't really be topped by hardly anybody. So definitely check out this new record, Heart Like a Grave. It's utterly fucking phenomenal. Special mention this week, I gotta give it up to this band, In Mourning. Now, I have heard this band before, I've checked out their albums before, I'm still getting kind of the same vibe from them, and it's a vibe that you guys really should be paying attention to as well. Do you guys like Opeth? Do you hate the fact that Mikhail doesn't really scream or growl or anything anymore? Do you hate the fact that that band has gone in sort of this weird prog rock direction instead of the more progressive inspired death metal of the past? Look no further than this band. Granted, there's a lot more stuff on display here. There's some blistering Swedish death metal kind of speed thing going on here from time to time. But this record, this new record from In Mourning, is definitely for those of us that like our Opeth in the vein of like My Arms, Your Hearse and Blackwater Park and Ghost Reveries, that sort of stuff. So if you dig that era, you definitely need to check out In Mourning because they're kind of continuing that sound for us that miss it. So that's it. That's all I've got. Please check out all the awesome new releases coming out this week. Let me know what you guys think is going to be your favorite for the week. There's going to be a new video next week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And yeah, lots more content to come. Thank you.